My girlfriend invited her work husband to our Valentine's dinner, saying, "He's lonely, don't be jealous." They ignored me the whole night. I paid for my steak, stood up, and said, "You two look great together. I'm breaking up with you." And then, original post. 29 male, still can't believe this happened. Writing it out feels surreal, but I need to get this off my chest. So Valentine's Day. I'd made reservations 2 months in advance at this Italian place downtown. Not crazy expensive, but nice enough that you need a reservation. Been dating my girlfriend, 27, for almost 2 years. Living together for 6 months in her apartment since the lease is in her name and it made sense financially. Day of, I'm getting ready around 5 p.m. Pressed shirt, cologne, the works. She's in the bathroom doing her makeup, looking gorgeous honestly. Red dress I'd never seen before. "You look amazing," I told her. "Thanks, babe. Oh, by the way, I invited someone to join us." Record scratch. "What? Who?" "My work husband. You know, from the office? He's been super down lately. Just went through a breakup. Didn't want him spending Valentine's alone. You don't mind, right?" I minded. I minded a lot. "Babe, it's Valentine's Day. Kinda supposed to be just us." She rolled her eyes while applying lipstick. "Don't be one of those jealous boyfriends. He's literally just a friend. A work friend. It's sad to be alone on Valentine's. We've never even met this guy. You'll love him. Super funny, really sweet. Plus you're secure enough to not be weird about it, right?" The way she said it, like she was challenging me. Like if I objected, I was the problem. "I guess," I said, already feeling like an idiot. We got to the restaurant at 7. He was already there. Tall guy, designer suit, expensive watch. He hugged my girlfriend way too long. The kind where his hands were on her lower back. "You must be the boyfriend." He grinned, shaking my hand with this weird dominance grip thing. "Thanks for letting me crash your date, man. Really appreciate it." Letting him? I didn't let anyone do anything. We sat down. The hostess looked confused about the 3-person setup, but seated us anyway. Him and my girlfriend on one side of the booth, me alone on the other. Like I was the third wheel on my own Valentine's dinner. And that's exactly how they treated me. For the next hour and a half, they talked. Just them. About their office, their inside jokes, this project they're working on, their boss who's apparently a nightmare. That time they had to work late and order Thai food. I tried to contribute. "Oh yeah, I had a similar thing happen at my job." "Babe, hold that thought. So anyway, remember when you did that presentation and the projector died?" They laughed. I sat there. The waiter came. They ordered wine without asking me. An expensive bottle. My girlfriend got the lobster ravioli. He got the ribeye. I ordered the cheapest steak on the menu because I was starting to realize where this was headed. Just a New York strip for me. She didn't even look at me. "Too busy laughing at something," he said. Dinner came. They fed each other bites of their food. She never offered me any of her lobster ravioli, which she usually does because she knows I love seafood. He cut his steak and put a piece on her plate. She giggled. I ate my steak in silence. It was good. Probably would have enjoyed it more if I wasn't watching my girlfriend essentially on a date with another dude. Check came. The waiter set it in the middle of the table. Nobody moved. Just kept talking. Finally, my girlfriend glanced at it. "Babe, can you get this?" "The whole thing?" "Well, yeah. It's Valentine's. You were going to pay anyway." "I was going to pay for us." "Not him." Her face changed. Got all tight. "Are you serious right now? Don't be cheap. He's going through a hard time. Then he can pay for his $50 steak." The guy put his hands up. "Hey man, I can Venmo you my part if it's a big deal." "It is a big deal, actually." My girlfriend kicked me under the table. Actually kicked me. "Stop embarrassing me." I looked at the check. $240. My steak was $32. I pulled out 2 20s and threw them on the table. "That's for my meal and tip." "What are you doing?" Her voice was getting loud. I stood up, looked at both of them. They were sitting there like a couple, side by side, looking up at me like I was ruining their night. "You two look great together," I said. "Like really great. I'm breaking up with you." Her mouth fell open. "You're what?" "Breaking up. With you. We're done." "Over this?" "Over me being nice to someone. Over you bringing another guy to our Valentine's dinner, ignoring me for 2 hours and expecting me to pay for your date with him." "Yeah, over that." I walked out. Didn't look back. Heard her calling my name, but kept walking. Got an Uber home. To her apartment. Where all my stuff was. Spent the next 3 hours packing everything I owned. Clothes, laptop, gaming console, books, bathroom stuff. Call my buddy who has a pickup truck. He showed up at midnight. No questions asked. You good, man? No, but I will be. We loaded my stuff. I left my key on the kitchen counter. Drove to my friend's place. He's got a spare room. I crashed in before I moved in with her. Didn't sleep much. Phone kept buzzing. Text from her. Where did you go? Are you serious, RN? Come back so we can talk about this like adults. You're overreacting. He's just a friend. You're being so dramatic. Blocked her around 3 a.m. Needed to sleep. That was 4 days ago. Been staying at my friend's. Looking for apartments. Processing everything. The crazy part? I don't even feel that sad. Just angry. And kind of relieved. Update 1. 3 days later. Okay, so it's been a week since Valentine's. Things have escalated in ways I didn't expect. First off, she showed up at my work. Just walked right into the office reception and asked for me. My coworker came to my desk looking uncomfortable. Dude, there's a woman here asking for you. Says it's urgent. Walked out to reception. There she was. Red eyes, no makeup. Looked like she'd been crying. We need to talk. No, we don't. You can't just throw away 2 years over a misunderstanding. It wasn't a misunderstanding. You brought another guy to our Valentine's dinner. The receptionist was trying very hard to look busy. This was a whole show now. He needed a friend. You're making this into something it's not. Cool. And I needed a girlfriend who didn't treat me like I was invisible. Guess we both didn't get what we needed. I love you. You have a weird way of showing it. She started crying harder. Please, can we just talk? Get coffee? I'll explain everything. There's nothing to explain. You made your choice. I'm good. You're being so cold. I'm being done. There's a difference. You need to leave. Security was already walking over. She saw them and turned to me. This isn't over. Yeah, it is. She left. My boss pulled me aside after. Everything okay? Yeah. Sorry about that. Ex-girlfriend. No worries. Just wanted to make sure you're all right. Appreciated that. At least someone cared how I was doing. Later that day, I got a text from an unknown number. Answered because I thought it might be about the apartment I applied for. Hey man, it's him. From dinner. The work husband. Are you kidding me? How did you get my number? From her phone. Look, I think we got off on the wrong foot. Want to grab a beer? And clear the air? Absolutely not. Come on, man. We're both mature adults. She really cares about you. I was just being a supportive friend. By letting her feed you and not offering to pay. She offered to share her food. What was I supposed to do? Say no? The audacity on this guy. You can both do whatever you want now. I'm out of the picture. Delete my number. You're making a mistake. She's a great girl. Then you date her. Block that number too. But here's where it gets interesting. My friend who helped me move, he works in tech. Does cybersecurity stuff. After I told him about the work husband texting me, he got curious. What's this guy's name? No idea. She never actually said. Let me do some digging. I know someone at that company. 2 days later, he comes back with information. The work husband isn't just a coworker. He's her direct supervisor. Her boss. Dude, she's been spending Valentines with her boss. That's messed up on multiple levels. Started making more sense. The expensive suit, the designer watch, the confidence. This wasn't some random work friend. This was the guy who controls her career. Got another text yesterday. Her again, different number. I know you blocked me, but please read this. I made a mistake. I took you for granted. I miss you so much. That night meant nothing. He means nothing. You're the one I want to be with. Please give me another chance. Didn't respond. But I screenshot it. Had a feeling I might need documentation. Then today, oh man today, she posted on social media. One of those vague posts. When you realize who really has your back and who's just using you. Trust is everything. Some people show their true colors when things get hard. I deserve better. The comments were wild. Her friends jumping in like, you do deserve better queen, and his loss. Not one person asked what actually happened. Just automatic support. My phone started blowing up. Friends of friends asking what I did to her. Mutual acquaintances hitting me up with, dude, what happened with you too? Had to post my own thing. Kept it simple. Since apparently we're doing this publicly, I broke up with my ex after she invited her boss to our Valentine's dinner, ignored me the entire night, expected me to pay for both of them, then called me dramatic for leaving. That's it. That's the story. The tide shifted pretty quick. People started asking questions, commenting, "Wait, what?" and her boss. She deleted her post within an hour. But the damage was done. Now everyone knows. And honestly, I'm okay with that. Let them know what happened. I'm not the villain here. Looking at a studio apartment tomorrow. It's small, but it's mine. No more living in someone else's space. No more feeling like a guest in my own home. Friend asked me last night if I regret how I handled it. Should have seen the red flags earlier, I said. But no, I don't regret walking out. Best decision I made. Update 2, 2 weeks later. 3 weeks since Valentine's. Got some wild updates. Signed the lease on the studio last week. Moved in over the weekend. It's tiny, like really tiny, but it's all mine. My friend helped me move my stuff from his place. We grabbed pizza after, and he filled me in on what he'd been hearing. So apparently things are messy at her office. How messy? HR messy. Turns out, someone reported the relationship between my ex and her boss to human resources. The dinner thing specifically. Someone saw them together, recognized them from the company, and made a formal complaint about inappropriate workplace relationships. Wait, they actually have a thing. That's what HR is investigating. Whether it's just inappropriate closeness or if it crossed lines. I felt vindicated and somehow worse at the same time. Like I knew something was off, but hearing it confirmed hit different. But it gets better. Or worse. Depends on perspective. My ex showed up at my new apartment. No idea how she got the address. Probably called my mom or something. They always got along well. Knocked on my door around 8 p.m. on Tuesday. I looked through the peephole. Her. Didn't open it. What do you want? Please let me in. We need to talk. We really don't. I lost my job. That stopped me. Opened the door but stood in the doorway. Didn't let her in. What happened? She looked terrible. Hair messy, clothes wrinkled, eyes puffy. They fired me. Said I violated policy. This is your fault. My fault? How? You told people about him. About Valentine's. Someone reported us, and now we're both fired. I didn't report anything. I just told people what happened when you posted about me online. It's the same thing. You ruined my career. I could sue you. For what? Telling the truth. For harassment. For defamation. A neighbor's door opened. Old guy peered out. Everything okay? Yes, sir. She's leaving. My ex looked at the neighbor, then back at me. Lowered her voice. I have nothing now. No job. Can't afford my apartment. And it's all because of you. It's because of your choices. You made them. Now you deal with them. I can't believe you're being so cruel. I thought you loved me. I did. Past tense. You killed that when you prioritize your boss over me on Valentine's Day. He's not my boss anymore. We're both unemployed. Still not my problem. Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Figured out. Like I had to figure out where to live when I left your apartment. She tried to push past me into my apartment. Actually pushed me. I held the door firm. You need to leave. Now. Just let me stay here tonight. Please. I have nowhere else. That's unfortunate. Still no. The neighbor called out again. Son, you want me to call the police? My ex's eyes went wide. She stepped back. Fine. Fine. I hope you're happy. You destroyed my life. You invited your boss to our Valentine's dinner. You destroyed your own life. I just stopped participating in it. She left. Heard her crying in the hallway. Felt bad for maybe 2 seconds. Then remembered how she laughed while feeding him her lobster ravioli while I sat there alone. Next day, I got a call from a number with my hometown area code. My mom. Honey, she called me. I figured. She says you kicked her out and now she's homeless. That's not what happened. I left her apartment 3 weeks ago. She got fired from her job for inappropriate conduct with her supervisor. That's on her. She made it sound like you threw her out in the cold. Mom, she brought her boss to our Valentine's dinner, ignored me completely, expected me to pay for both of them, and I walked out. Then I found out they were being inappropriate at work, and HR got involved. None of that is my fault. Silence on the other end. Then her boss. Yeah. Oh, sweetie. I'm sorry. That's awful. It's fine. I'm fine. Got my own place now. She also said you're refusing to help her. Help her with what? She asked if she could stay with us for a bit. Said you suggested it. The absolute nerve. I absolutely did not. Mom, please don't let her guilt trip you. She made her choices. Don't worry. I told her no. Your father wouldn't allow it anyway. He was already suspicious when she called. Thank God for parents who actually listen. But wait, there's more. Because of course there is. Got a message request on social media from a boss. Or ex-boss now, I guess. We should talk. This situation has gotten out of hand. I'm willing to admit we may have crossed some boundaries, but your reaction caused real damage. People lost their jobs. We can resolve this like adults. I screenshot it and sent it to my buddy with the tech background. Bro, this guy is trying to blame you for their mess. Should I respond? Hell no. He's looking for someone to blame. Don't give him ammunition. Didn't respond. Just blocked him too. Last night, my ex posted a long, rambling thing on her stories. Watched it through a fake account my friend made. She was crying, talking about how people show their true colors in hard times, and how the person she thought loved her abandoned her when she needed him most, and how men will ruin your life then act like they're the victim. Zero accountability. Zero mention of why any of this happened. Just pure victimhood. Comments were split. Some people buying it. Others calling her out because the truth had already spread through mutual friends. Someone commented, "Didn't you cheat with your boss?" And she deleted the whole story. I'm done engaging with any of it. Blocked her on everything. Changed my number and only gave the new one to people I trust. Told my mom not to share any information about me. Work is going well. Boss appreciated how I handled the office situation professionally. Been getting lunch with coworkers more often. One of them, this woman from accounting, we've been talking a lot. Nothing serious. Just nice to have normal conversations with someone. The studio is coming together. Got a couch from a thrift store. It's ugly but comfortable. My friend brought over his old TV. Slowly building a life that's actually mine. Saw my lease agreement from my ex's apartment finally came through email. She kept me on it, even though I was paying her cash. Never signed anything official. So legally I was never on the hook for rent, which is good because I heard through the grapevine she's behind on payments. Not my circus anymore. Not my monkeys. Update 3, 1 month later. It's been about 6 weeks since Valentine's. Final update because I need to close this chapter. First, the apartment situation resolved itself. My ex got evicted. Heard about it through a mutual friend who still talks to her. Apparently, she couldn't make rent without her job, fell behind 3 months, and the landlord started eviction proceedings. She tried calling my new number somehow. Didn't answer. She left a voicemail. I know you changed your number, but I got it from your mom. Please don't be mad at her. I lied and said it was an emergency. Look, I'm in real trouble. They're kicking me out. I have nowhere to go. My parents won't help. My friends are all busy with their own lives. You're the only person who ever really cared about me. Can I please just stay with you for a few weeks? I'll sleep on the couch. You won't even know I'm there. Please. Deleted it. Changed my number again. Told my mom what happened. She felt terrible. She told me you were in the hospital. I would never have given your number otherwise. It's fine, Mom. I'll just update everyone with a new one. But here's the kicker. The real consequence that I didn't see coming. That woman from accounting I mentioned, we've been getting coffee, talking during lunch breaks. She's cool, smart, funny, has her life together. We went on an actual date last week. Nice dinner, good conversation. She paid for her own meal without being asked. Imagine that. End of the night, she said something that stuck with me. I heard about what happened with your ex. The Valentine's thing. Just want you to know, I think you handled it really well. A lot of guys would have made it dramatic or tried to get revenge. You just walked away. That takes strength. Didn't feel strong. Felt kind of pathetic, honestly. It wasn't. You respected yourself enough to leave when you saw disrespect. That's huge. We're taking it slow. No rush. No pressure. Just seeing where it goes. Meanwhile, my ex is completely spiraled. Last I heard from mutual friends. She's been couch surfing between friends' places. They're getting tired of it. Her and the former boss aren't together. Apparently, once they both lost their jobs, whatever they had fell apart fast. Turns out it was all workplace proximity and forbidden fruit excitement. She's been applying for jobs, but her termination from the last place is making it hard. They listed it as violation of company policy, which is a red flag for new employers. She posted asking for financial assistance for someone going through hard times and got dragged in the comments. People asking why she doesn't just get a job. Others bringing up the Valentine story. She deleted it fast. Her parents finally agreed to let her move back home temporarily. Different state. She's leaving this weekend, apparently. And you know what? I feel nothing. No satisfaction. No sympathy. No anger. Just nothing. It's over. Got my studio fully furnished now. It's small, but it's mine. Plants on the windowsill. My gaming setup in the corner. Kitchen is barely functional, but I'm learning to cook. Meal prepping on Sundays has become my new thing. Work gave me a small raise last week. Boss said I've been showing increased focus and professionalism. Funny how that happens when you're not stressed about your relationship. The woman from accounting, we're going out again this weekend. She wants to try this new Thai place. Said she's paying since I got the first date. Didn't argue. It's nice being with someone who actually wants to contribute. Looking back at Valentine's, at that moment in the restaurant when I decided to walk away, I realized that was the first time I actually stood up for myself in that relationship. Probably should have done it sooner. Red flags were there. Like how she'd always need me to pay for things but get defensive if I mentioned it. How her friends were more important than couple time. How she'd share intimate details about our relationship with coworkers, including him. How she'd prioritize looking good on social media over actually being happy. I ignored all of it because I thought that's what compromise looked like. Turns out compromise is mutual. What I was doing was just accepting less than I deserved. Someone commented on my original post, asking if I regretted how harsh I was. Truth? No. She needed to face consequences. Not from me being vindictive, but from her own actions catching up to her. I just stopped shielding her from them. The job thing, the apartment thing, the friendship thing, all of it stemmed from choices she made. Choices she made while knowing better. She knew bringing her boss to our Valentine's dinner was wrong. She did it anyway. She knew spending company time developing an inappropriate relationship was wrong. She did it anyway. I'm not responsible for fixing the mess she created. My friend asked me last night if I'd take her back if she came crawling back. Not a chance. Even if she was genuinely sorry. She's sorry she got caught. Sorry she lost her job. Sorry she's facing consequences. She's not sorry for what she did. Big difference. He nodded. Fair enough. So that's it. That's the end of this story. Guy gets disrespected on Valentine's, walks away, rebuilds his life. Not dramatic. No big revenge plot. Just a regular person who decided he deserved basic respect and acted accordingly. The woman from accounting just texted asking if I'm allergic to anything before Saturday. That's the kind of consideration I should have had all along. Someone who actually gives a damn. To everyone who followed this whole thing, thanks for the support. For everyone asking if I went too far, I didn't. I just stopped going along with it. Sometimes the best revenge is just letting someone face the natural consequences of their actions while you move on. And to my ex, if you're reading this somehow, I genuinely hope you figure your life out. Just not with me. Never with me again. Peace.